Even started on that. And also coming off of a fucking terrible day at work, so yeah, awesome. Move the mouse just so I can get this paint going. Do one by one. Trying to get all these done. Going to try to not bleed my paint too much. There was one that needed a lot. It was the white. That's what it was. The blue didn't need too much. It just needs it because it's very dark. Well, very thin plastic. But we don't have a whole lot of time. So I've got to get going as fast as I can. Weekdays, we only get a couple hours to get things done. So I want to make good use of that 2 hours I get. This oil-based paint dries fairly quickly, so we'll be working with it as fast as possible. So we don't have to wait long. Usually sets within 10 to 12 minutes. Yo! Nice. Yeah, it's not been the best build so far. Let's see, PG wants to go out. Grab that. Oh man. Alright, and then I gotta click that. Okay. Oh man. Not much. Yeah. Right. Ew. Right. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw his universe figures. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. Right. Nice. Nice. Right. Nice. Yeah, I've got to work as fast as possible tonight. Nice. Yeah. Right. And it shows you that creators don't have $1 million either. Not everyone has all the money in the world. Right. Right. And what up, Grand Ducky? And Steven, yeah, this one, I don't know. I would tell you to kind of hold off a little bit on it. It's not the easiest kit so far. It's been one of the hardest ones I've done in a long time. I just find it so... the backwards engineering on it. It's like, jeez. And I've done so many... It's just such backwards engineering on it. Like, the Deban stuff's actually doing pretty good for it. The Deban fin funnels have gone together so far pretty well. Yeah, I gotta glue down a couple of the pieces, but... Man, the engineering on the main suit was terrible. I mean, it just was not my favorite top-tier kit. I can't wait to try to do the real grade. If it's anything like the... what is it called? Like the Hainu, then it'll be fine. Uh-oh. Right. And I don't know if we're going to be doing anything tomorrow. I took yesterday off because I was on call, so... And luckily I wasn't the one who got called out. Somebody else did. So... Right. 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 Yeah, he's come in the stream a few times, but not recently. Nice. Haha. There's an easy way you can do it for TikTok. You can easily get it on there, either through the link or you can actually link it straight up. There's I can't remember where it's at. It's somewhere in the creator tools, and you can just straight out a link. Ooh, nice, Grand Ducky. Mm-hmm. Right.
Listen, it's really quite simple.
Right. Mm-hmm. Alright, that's good. Right. Go and up and down.
Have some more caviar.
Right.
Now I'm really getting right. The magic like the niggly giggly shifty little tech nuts. When I'm
Ooh. Yeah, but you're gonna pay a pretty penny on that. I would almost say the verka would be a better, and it would be a lot easier to find the verka. Yeah, that supernova is gonna be hard to track down. Ooh, it wouldn't be too hard. They usually have pretty decent room. I usually don't have too many issues with verka, with master grades having room for LEDs inside of them. Oh yeah, no, I'm saying like they still have plenty of room. Master grades are usually easier compared to stuff like high grades and reels. Like what? Yeah, it was supposed to be like Plavsky particles. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, some big creators can be mean. Some big creators can be awesome at the same time. I've... Right. Because I've had my fair share of both sides of the fence, trust me. Right? Like, I try to be the nicest guy on the planet, and I'm still doing terrible. Well, tell that to my Twitch following. Trust me, it's weird. I don't know how to pump that up at all. I've tried my hardest. This one, I don't know why TikTok took off so crazy. It's fucking awesome, though. I wouldn't call it huge. I'm not over 10K yet. I'm still small compared to most people. 40, we're almost at 46. Nice. Yeah. That's still small compared to, because you can't even participate in ad funds or what is it called, promotions until 10K, and that's when they actually kind of consider you to be even anything by TikTok stand. Well, TikTok actually recognizes you at that point. That's where it's like, okay, then you're a little bit better. That's like everyone's goal is to reach 10K so you can actually, and then 100K is when you're actually like famous, because that's when you can participate in the AdSense. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. Nice. Hopefully I should be getting all the stuff ready for my Wing Zero at some point. Hopefully the money's supposed to be coming in soon so I can start getting that shit going, because I've got to get the Snow White done at some point. It's taking up too much room. Oh, it's going to be nice, especially with the paint I want to do on it now. I don't know why I decided to do that, but it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm doing the metallic pens that I use for a lot of stuff. So I usually use, when I'm doing golds, I use stuff like this, which is a 18 karat gold leaf from Krylon. They also make a silver, they make a sterling silver leafing pen as well. So the goal is to use the 18 karat on some of the colors, then using the sterling on some of the other colors, and then doing a clear pearlescent over the white for a top coat. Nice. Tesors, yeah. This one I've liked so much. This, like, if you've ever seen my my gold frame, that's what I used on that one. The tarnished gold frame Astray, that's what I used. And it comes out kind of more of a bronze, but it's actually my favorite. But yeah, that's sick. Right. 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 And Ducky, I hope you don't think I'm ignoring you. I saw you earlier. That's cool that you got another build. I wonder what you got. Oh. So. Oh, I didn't even turn pages because it doesn't matter because I need to be on the other one. Oh no, this all has the manuals, but I have them all put in my computer because it makes it easier for me. And did I select a singular? Oh my god, I selected a singular image, didn't I? Oh, you dumb idiot me. How did I do that and not open the full book? Oh, because it only... No, it only wants to go one direction. Usually I can go bi-directional on my books. Thank you. I upload all my books because it's easier for me to look. I have what's called Duane syndrome. It means that I have an eye that overcorrects for my left, my right eye overcorrects for my left. It's more commonly that way, but then I also have farsightedness at the same time. So small things are really hard for me to read. I can see things from very far away, but I can't read things that are very small or do things that are very small. So I have to be, yeah. Well, I literally can't move my left eye. That's the problem. I literally cannot move my left eye. Yeah, you'll never see me do it because I overcorrect for it. I'll always make head turns. You'll always see me doing things and I'll be head turning. It's actually a common problem with people with Duane syndrome, and it's also genetic. Not a lot of people have it. It only comes up like once every like third generation in my family. Ah. No. Yeah, are these the reds? No, because we can always tell reds because reds are vivid. These are greens. Okay. Where did I put the fucking reds? Ah. Right. Right. Okay, so that's the greens. Let's see how we're going to do this. Nice. Yeah, and it's funny. I was actually looking up the condition the other day because I wanted to look up like what the actual real diagnosis is for it. And surprisingly, I want to go kick my parents in the face because apparently what they did to me was experimental at the time, and it doesn't work at all. So I had like 5 or 6 eye surgeries when I was a kid to try to correct the issue of Duane syndrome. And apparently I should go and try to sue the doctor who did it because apparently doing what they did doesn't work. It's been proven medically that it doesn't work. What they do is they take muscles from the right eye and they move it to the left eye thinking that the muscle memory is retained or can strengthen the left eye by replacing it with stronger muscle tissue. And apparently, in clinical study, it doesn't work. It's literally proven not to work, and it actually can cause the right eye to become more degraded. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I went through so many eye surgeries for nothing. I knew it was for nothing, but it didn't even have a chance of working at all in the first place. It's like, wow. That's medicine for you sometimes. Like, I should wear glasses because I can't see very well sometimes, but I don't yet. Oh, yeah, it's fucked up as hell. I laugh it off because it's just funny. Like, if I turn my... I can literally hold my right eye in a position and my left eye will not move. Because it's so overcorrected. And it's muscle memory on it. And I laugh it off because it's like, it's about the only thing that's fucked up. Well, that and asthma. That and asthma is the only thing that's messed up with me. Other than that, I'm pretty fucking normal. And I'll probably take that. Nothing special about me at all. I'm perfectly average in every way and form except for my ability to learn. No, my ability to learn is at a hyper rate, so it's like, it's fun. It's the whole reason why I get paid as much as I do. Oh, see, this is different with me. We can't technically call it ADHD. It's the fact that I can do, or I get, it's not ADHD because it's just the fact that I want to hyper focus on a million things at once. It's more the fact I get bored if I don't have a million things going on at one time, but that's just because I'm absorbing all the information at once. and I retain most of it. I still do. I have to have like the stream is perfect because I'm monitoring 6 different screens at a time, and I'm monitoring what I'm doing at the same time. But usually, I'll be playing a game, I have music going, I have something in the background going, and I also have YouTube going at the same time. And I know exactly what's going on all at the same time. And it's like, my wife looks at it and goes, how the fuck do you even focus? And it's like, I don't fucking know, but it works. Well, but it's not that. It's that, but then it's also the ability to hyper focus on one thing at a time too, as well, which is weird. Because that's the reason why I can focus on my work at, because it requires a lot of focus and singular work. Yeah. See, and I don't do that though. I don't have like the super stuff, or I don't get hyper fixated on one thing. It's like, no, I'm still retaining everything I do. We basically laugh at it. She still says I'm ADHD, and it's like, I'm probably not, because I have everybody else in my family are, and they are terrible. They can't do anything. They are so bad. They can't focus on anything. Yeah, they're super bad. Like, they have to have medication to even be able to function. I'm like, that sucks. Sucks to be you guys. Average person over here still focusing and doing everything I need to do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they can really mess you up. Yeah. Right. Right. Okay, so that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. My problem is I'm still having problems with some of my coworkers being a little too old for their jobs at the moment. But the way that technology is moving, it's moving too fast for some of the old timers in my job, and it sucks. Because they don't want to learn how to fix things, and I have to go and fix it all. It's like, I'm sorry, computers ain't going nowhere. And you need to learn. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Ugh. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Ugh. Right. No. Yeah. True. Right. and it sucks when that happens. Right? That's what happened with my brother when I helped him out. Brought him down here, told him, yo, yeah, we can find you work. I mean, I know it's hard where you're at, and, you know, you're young. You could probably freaking get a job pretty easily down here where I live. Got him down here, got him a job, let him live in my house. Yeah, I charged him rent and shit. Shit ain't free. No, he didn't last more than a couple years down here. Because he started running his mouth around, acting like he was top shit. He learned that fast. He learned he wasn't nothing fast. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Kind of what almost happened to this kid. I mean, seriously, he would badmouth me in front of one of my coworkers, and they were literally about ready to kick his ass because he was being so stupid. It's like, dude, you don't understand how hard your job your brother does. It was just hilarious. He ended up moving back to my parents' place because, of course, he ran home to mommy. And he barely even has a job right now. It's just like, we laugh at it because it's like, dude, you had a free ride. You could have pretty much had life set for you if you just had focused and shut your damn mouth. It's like, seriously. Kid could have easily made close to like what my wife's making now. Been able to have a nice, steady life. Have the kind of stuff that like we have. Easily. But no. Instead, he's got to sit there and badmouth everybody. Huh? No, he's like 20. No, I think he's about 25 now. Nah, he's a young person. He was just this dumb kid. Well, he's a dumb kid who thought he was top dog because he has to listen to his friends. And it's like, every time we bring him up, it's like, you know, he could have easily had an easy time because he was set. He had a set path. Everyone had a set path because our job pretty much rewards seniority and time spent on the job. So the longer you stay, the more chance you have to earn more money. And there's more paths that open up, but you've got to sit there and put the time in. It's not a job where you can, unless you're really, really good, you can't jump rank. Like we're talking, you've got to be perfect at what you do. Like what I do. I don't know why I've gotten to jump rank so hard, but everyone hates me for it. But it's like, all I do is show up to work every day and do my job. I was terrible at it, and now I've gotten better. Oh, boy. Oh. Yeah. Oof. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. And let's see where we're at. Right. 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 Yeah. That's the same thing with me. About half my siblings, there's only one that even freaking has their own thing, and that's the one that's the youngest who's actually trying to do something better. And then me and then myself. Everybody else is pretty much in the club of, man, you guys really messed up in life, which is just sad. Right. Oh yeah. Our famous thing is what was it? We had gotten a vehicle like not too long ago when he was there, and we traded it in for a different one. He had the audacity to tell us, "Oh, you could have just given it to me." And it's like, dude, for one, you don't have a license, and two, I don't know if you can make the payments on it, and I'm not gonna chance my freaking credit for you. It was just kind of the old sibling thing of why can't you just give it to me kind of shit. And I was like, because I don't trust you. No, yeah, I same thing. I was like, hell no. Where I buy and trade cars all day long nowadays because it's like I have decent enough credit that I can. Like if I felt like it, I'd go trade in my wife's car right now and go get something nicer, but she's got a decent one right now. Hell, I could go and rebuy my motorcycle easily, but I just don't choose to yet. Yeah, that's the one thing I can't do. Right, right, right. 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 Ah, where did you go? Right. Yeah. Car stick is about the only one I can't do. I can do motorcycles, but I can't do car for some reason. Love motors. Yeah, yeah. Compared to motorcycles, I like it better. I like motorcycles a whole lot better than car stick. I don't know why. Right. Motorcycles I love. I love the wind, the freedom. Cars I just feel enclosed. Right. Like I love my Camaro, don't get me wrong. That was a dream car that I bought. But it's nothing compared to my old motorcycles. Well, mine's close to old school. It's like 10 years old. It's a freaking 2010. It's not new. Not like my other one. Yeah. Nice. That's kind of like what I want my car to do. Is last in long enough time so that way I don't have to deal with it. And luckily the LS motor is one of the easiest engines to work on. Right? Right? Pontiac doesn't even exist anymore. Right? Oh, yeah. One of the #1 cars that are restored are T-tops. Can't tell you how many Corvettes we had to do when I was working in the auto shops. Every day T-top Corvettes coming in because they got to be restored. Oh, they are. I would love to get a 69 Vet and drop a small block LS in it just to have the body. Yeah. Right. Right. My problem with Dodge is they suck to fix. They are so painful. Oh, the new ones suck. My old Charger was a nightmare. That thing was blowing gaskets and water pumps like crazy. We had such a bad problem with that thing. Still get flack for selling it. Wifey loved that damn thing to death. Yeah. That's because that's what she goes by whenever we're on stream. Because her literal name on almost every social media is waifu boo. She hides off of camera, trust me. But she's done a few. I forced her to do a couple of videos. So if you search for them, they're there. I'm not making her up because of my God, she's annoying. Oh yeah. I wouldn't be in Texas if I wasn't. No. She has the, as I like to call it, is disinterested in builds. She did her one Ava, hates it. She's not interested in model kits at all. Oh, I do. Because she lets me spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on stupid shit. And I let her spend thousands of dollars on stupid shit. So it's a mutual relationship there. I buy her hundreds of thousands of no, okay. So to put this in perspective of why the rule is whenever she has money that she's not allowed to go to the fucking electronics aisle or to Best Buy or to Micro Center, because the rule is no keyboards, no mice, no headsets. We have enough at home. She has almost $5,000 in headsets alone. Yeah, they're fun, they're awesome. But no, I'm not kidding. She has $5 grand in headsets. Probably around $2 grand in keyboards and almost around $1 grand in mice. Because, oh, I didn't like that one. Oh, I didn't like that one today. I'm going to use this one today. She has like 5 different pairs of Astros 300s. Yeah. They're about $500 a piece. They're the ones that have the optical with the mixing board and all the other fun shit that costs a shit ton of money. And it doesn't help her parents feed the addiction. Mommy, Daddy, can I spend $300 on a headset? Yes, you can. And it's like, I hate you guys so much. Oh yeah. God, they're so annoying. Her parents are so bad. They buy her whatever the fuck she wants. They're not. Oh man. The only thing that sucks about Houston is it's boring as fuck. That's the only problem with Houston, Texas. It is the most boring city. It's a working city, so there's just nothing to do here. That's the only problem with Houston. Unless you're ultra rich. There's plenty to do downtown. But other than that, it's a working city and there's just nothing to do. Whenever I go on vacation, we either go out of town or we stay home because there's just nothing to do in Houston. Like, yes, you could go to the art museums or the Museum of Natural History, but it's like, okay, that's boring. Yeah, no thanks. There's like, I mean, we have Schlitterbahn, but that's about it. That's about it. You go to Schlitterbahn, that's about it. And it's even not the biggest Schlitterbahn. If you want the biggest Schlitterbahn, you go to Seguin. Schlitterbahn is Schlitterbahn's one of the biggest water parks in the U.S. The biggest one is in Seguin. It's gigantic. It's a big, giant, freaking water park resort. They even have like 4-star, what is it called? 4-star accommodations that you can rent out. They're basically like giant villas that you can get. I almost rented one out once. Right. Oh yeah, if you want fun, you either go to Austin or you go up to San Antonio. San Antonio, there's plenty of shit to go do. You got the Alamo, you got freaking Six Flags. There's tons to do. The Riverwalk, which is actually kind of boring unless you're, once again, ultra rich. But, yeah. Ah. Nice. Yeah, like where I'm from, there's tons to do where I'm from. In Utah, there's so much to do up there. The whole reason why I go back every so often. My favorite is we have a big, it's a mildly sized amusement park that we have up there, and they've got some of the largest roller coasters. The newest one is called Carnivore. It's 360 feet high with a sheer 90, no, it's a 110 degree drop. It was fucking hilariously awesome. It didn't help that the line wrapped around the park when we were there. Nice. Right? That sounds like Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. It's all right. They got a nice number of roller coasters. Nothing like breathtaking. Superman's all right, but it's not that great. It's a nice park. Iron Rattler will fuck you up, but that's about it. Nice. Right? Nice. I gotta wait till like January next year to go camping again, because fuck, we tried doing camping in freaking September. That was a nightmare. Never again will I go camping in September. Ever again in Houston. That sucked. What was it? It was supposed to be 56. No, it was supposed to be out 70 degrees. It was 110 that day. And I was like, God damn. But I need to go camping again. Even though I swore I wasn't going again with her, but Oh yeah, that would be a big run for us, but we would have to at some point. Right. Whew. That's kind of the goal of like the stream is like what I'm doing now, where I'm trying to go to more conventions, so that way we can try to get it to where like I can do. You know of Weeb Stop, right? They're big on TikTok. Yeah, where he goes and he just takes his cars and goes all the like conventions. I wouldn't mind doing that. Packing up a couple of the Gundam kits. I know iSnap does it too, where he takes all of his kits and stuff and goes to all the conventions everywhere and shows off. I don't think I would ever be up his level of commissions ever, because I just can't find that rich Saudi prince who will probably want what I do, and I don't feel my stuff's worthy of being purchased because I'm stupid. Because I don't find my stuff. Was that? My stuff's amateur at best. It could be so much better if I was smarter. If I could do Arduino, if I could do actual programming, I could make them so much better, but I'm the stupids. I'm so stuck in my old school ways of just going DC voltage. But I can't fault it because my shit works way too well sometimes. That's the only thing I have to say. Is like, you saw that small little kit I got, right? That little pre-built thing that I bought the other day? That had like a pre-built LED in it? Yeah, I wanted to see how long that thing lasted, so it was a good test. I should have done a video about it. Do a test of that versus the like any of my other kits I do to show why I don't like CR batteries. Well, button cells. Yeah, the thing died out like 2 days ago, and my Sinanju that's been running for, God, I don't know how long ago I freaking recharged those batteries. Still turns on in its 6-hour rotation period. Double A's have a lot of power to them. You don't understand how much power a double A has. A double A has like 12, is about, I think it was 1200 milliamp hour in it. There's a reason why the double A has been around for so damn long. Right? No, it was a cool idea of like why I don't like button cells and why I really try to tend to tell people that an external power supply is actually technically better than button cell batteries. Like, if you're going to design them around button cells, you're going to hurt yourself more than just, you know, sticking some wires out the back or doing like a power supply. Although I don't tell people to do mains voltage because that's a good way of blowing yourself up if you don't know your voltages. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. 28 gauge enamel. So you're gonna do multi-power. Okay, yeah, you're gonna do multicolors. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so when you're doing that, you want to run them in parallel. So yes, positive to positive, negative to negative. And what you're doing is you're just raising the amperage. So that's how much capacity that you're going to have to accommodate for. You're not raising the voltage. Because if you raise the voltage, you change everything. And you don't... Yeah. 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 And that's easy to do. I mean, like I told you, I was like, that's the easiest way to do multicolors is just swap the phases. Because it's like a reversible AC motor. All you do is swap the phase around. Swap two of the lines. Oh. Shit. I would have to take a picture or do like a small TikTok of what I do for work. What I do for work would probably blow your mind. Right? Yeah. Shit, if I had access to my phone, I could... Well, I was saying, like, if I had access to my phone right now, I could pull open a manual. Like, I have a million manuals on my phone. like the wiring diagrams I go through nowadays, there can be ones like for the ovens I work on. They can be like 4 pages long where you're having to go through like 18 different diagrams just to understand where one wire went. It's like, yeah. No, you're good. Right. Uh-huh. That's, yeah. What do you mean? You can just add them in. They're just 3 volts. They. So like when I usually do these, I usually drill out the centers. Oh, I can't even really show them to you. So I drill out the centers on thrusters, and then I wire up the. I send it through the middle. I have a couple different drills that I use. I try to make them as close as possible to the LED size. Right. Well, like I say, when it comes to thrusters, I usually drill out the middle, and then I try to, if they're solid in the middle, I drill out the middle as easily as I can. I pull the LED through the thruster, well, through the vernier, and then I usually hot glue it into place and just leave a small daub on top to hold it in place. It's usually not too bad. I use hot glue because it's easier to insulate, and it's a lot easier than doing like UV resin. You can use UV resin, but you can't just crack UV resin off like you can hot glue. Like Ice Knight uses like UV resin when he's doing some of his stuff. Huh. It's probably because of the backpack, because of the wings. If you felt like... Okay, so since this is a special kit, you could do the Cosmos lighting kit. They're pretty regularly available. It's a little bit more expensive. It's the one I'm going to be doing soon. A lot of vendors still have them available. It's a pre-built lighting system. It does suck because it does kind of paralyze the kit. So if you want to do a custom one, it'd be easier. But if you wanted a quicker one, the Cosmos lighting kit's pretty good. Yeah, okay, so then... So the problem with transforming it... So if you do a verka, the verka doesn't transform. Neither does the the Snow White. They don't have the shield necessary to transform. They actually don't have the shield. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, does it? Okay. Okay, because usually they don't. Usually the Endless Waltz doesn't come with the shield. Usually. Okay. Nice. Okay. My problem with doing transformation is you're gonna stress your wiring a bit. That's the only problem I have with doing that. You have to make sure that the wires aren't going to pinch when you twist or move things. That's my always biggest problem. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Right. Right. Nice. 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 Right. Yep. That's always my favorite. It's like, how are we doing this again? Like with these funnels, I still have to design the other set. This is just the set that goes on the backpack. This isn't the set that's going on the stand. The other set goes on the... The other set will have the effect pieces and everything. Hmm. Right. All right. And a little bit of glue. Right. More natural. All right. That's kind of how I felt with the wings of light I did for my Hainu. I did not think they were going to come out looking as good as they did. I was so worried about those wings of light. They were a lot of time of worrying and hoping to dear God they would come out right. Did Oh no, I look back on it. I'm still looking at it right now and I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck I did that. Cuz it's sitting actually like right above me and yeah, he needs 5 volts to run because there's UVs in it, but god damn, even without the lights on looks damn stupidly good. Same thing with like what is it called? Freaking uh Nightingale. I wish I could have Nightingale up and running, but once again, it needs 5 volts, and I'm just trying to still. I need to track down a 5 volt. I mean, I've tracked it down. I just gotta get it purchased. I've tracked down a 5 volt AA connector. It's just getting them ordered. I hate going to 5 volts. It's so hard to get a freaking controller for. Oh, I'll get a battery box for them. I have like a million 3 volt battery boxes. But I just don't have a whole lot of. I don't even have any 5 volt boxes. Usually I have to run them off my power supply. And my. Nice. Yeah, the problem with those is they don't have nearly as much power as when we refer to power as being the amperage as like a double A, and that's why I went with double A. Where I like to go with double A's because they just have so much more potential versus button cell. I would go double A. Double A is so much easier. There, you can get double A battery packs pretty easily. What is it called? A lot of fairy lights use double A battery packs. That's what I use sometimes. Is what was I using? Philips double A powered fairy lights have really great battery boxes on them. I used to use those in my freaking units, but they are gigantic LEDs. Like these are 602s. The ones I used to use when I first started out doing were like 803s or something like that. They were gigantic LEDs compared to these. These are such small nano sized LEDs. It's not even funny. Yeah, these ones are still my favorites out of all of them. I've tried using the smaller ones, the Picos. They're just not that fun to do. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I've got to get some, what is it called? Evan design ones at some point, because I need some specialty ones. Ah. Right. Oh, I didn't glue that. I'm trying to glue those in place so they don't move later on. We're not transforming, Right? That's what I feel like with these freaking Powerfuls. Powerfuls are so fucking bright. They are. I love them. I wouldn't be buying from this guy for over 5 years if they weren't so good. Right. Yeah, it took me a while to learn how to do it, and it took me a while to understand that it's all right to do. I still have my detractors. I still have some people who don't like what I do. There's a few people who still think I'm not doing the correct way of doing Gundam. What's the newest one? Oh, my panel lining's too heavy. My panel lining is too heavy. I shouldn't be pretty much outlining. I should not pretty much be outlining and making my Gundams so bold that you can see them from space. That's the new one. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. 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 Nah, that's the newest one. It used to be why do I like oh man, back when I was first doing LEDs, basically taking a Dremel to a Gundam, and it's like everyone would cringe. I'd be the Gunpla boy because I'd be tearing up Gundams that cost too much money to put LEDs in them. Then it became my nubs. That's just what's caused me to try to make and hide nub marks as much as possible. Yeah, well, it's easy to do. So inner frames, who gives a fuck? Clip them as freaking stupid as you want, as long as they clean up pretty well. No one can really see them because they're not going to take your Gundam apart. If they do, that's pretty fucked up. So as long as they're not showing, okay. And then try to clean up with glass files as much as possible. But even then, it's still just like, I do have some people who don't like it. It's, like I said, that's why I left GBA, because, oh man, they were so negative on it. If you weren't full on doing like iSnap level painting, you were pretty much low tier garbage. And it's like, yeah, okay, I'm good. Yeah, I'm done. Painting, it's just everyone expects you to be doing resin kits, and they expect you to do full-on like car quality paint jobs and everything. It kind of seems like what the current atmosphere is. Nice. Right. No, but his stuff is like, he takes a lot more time than most people do. But he also does it for payment, so I would hope so. See, my problem is I just don't have time to do like, I don't want, like, I am still mad at myself for having such a big backlog right now. And I know it's the entire year's model kit building. That is my entire year's worth of model kit building right there. But I want to get through it. I don't like having a lot of model kits just sitting around doing nothing. Right. And Darkwoods, we are building, working on the fin funnels for my MG new verka. And we are going very, very slowly not to mess these up because we have to get all the parts done at the same time. So. Ah. Nice. But yeah, doing another commission anytime soon is just one that I don't, what is it called? How would I put it? One, no one's going to ever want, like when I did the commission for Gundam Kingdom, he didn't want it the way I would have done it. And I think that's my problem. Is that no one's going to want it done the way I would do it. And if I quote them the price I would charge for the way I do it, no one's going to pay that. So, at the moment, unless someone wants to buy one of my finished pieces, I don't want to do a commission piece at the moment. Because I make enough money, I don't need to. Like, yeah, if someone offered me money for Big Boy behind me, I would sell him in a heartbeat. I wouldn't have a problem too much. But they'd have to offer close to $800 for me to sell him. He's got too much time into him. Right. Oh, someone offered for the Nightingale. I would easily sell the Nightingale too, because that was an easy build. I could always replicate it. It wouldn't be too hard to redo again. But the Nightingale did take a long time. Oh, see, I can sell things. I can sell anything to anybody. Like, what was it? I sold my my last AR to one of my friends because I got the money I was asking for out of it. So, I have no problem selling things. I can sell ice to an Eskimo. I'm a salesman by heart. It's more the mentality of being proud of my work is my problem. Kind of why I don't work on my own cars. I'm too afraid of messing things up. Kind of why, like, I rushed. I wasn't rushing, but I was trying to get the Gundam Kingdom build done as fast as possible without taking breaks. Which was really bad and really stupid of me. Because I didn't want it to mess up, but it's like... it's his favorite thing. No, he loves it. He loves it to death. It's sold so many kits so far, and everyone talks about it when it comes in, because it looks clean, and it looks great. I can't wait to do mine and show that one up. Nice. They have to be careful because Bandai can. That's the reason why US Gundam, if they have strong ties, like if they're sponsored by Bandai, they have to be careful because Bandai can do a cease and desist. That's what happened to US Gundam. They're sponsored by Bandai, and they got a cease and desist the one time when they sold a Supernova kit from Gundam. Because they did one run of the heavy arms when it first came out. And yeah, from when I had asked them about it when they were still on my good list of people to buy from, they told me they got a cease and desist letter on it. I was like, oh, that sucks. They're bullies just trying to make money. Right. Nothing we can do but try to skirt that line. Right. Yeah, they'll have to find someone who deals in them. I know that's the thing with Kingdom. He's got a guy who gets him this stuff, and I don't know where he's getting it from, but he's getting it freaking regularly. Really, woman? You have to do popcorn right fucking now. God damn you. Ugh. No, it's not real quick. It's annoying. Well, what? You're annoying. It's about as far as I can throw her. I keep her around because she makes money. Just enough money to pay for pizza. Am I getting side-eyed yet? No, she already left. Nah, I make way too much money. That's why I can't ever quit my job. I don't think I'll find another job that pays me what I get paid. In this economy. I get paid not not as high as my father-in-law, but damn near close. About half of what he gets paid. So it's in the stupid category. It's not six-figure category, but it's stupid category. Yeah. Right. I need to make five. My biggest problem is I need to move up, and that's my problem. They're so hesitant on moving anybody in my position up because they just don't want to pay us the extra $5 an hour. That comes with the title because they have to. Right. Yeah, I saw that. I heard it. I don't even know where they're actually doing that. But if they were to do it here, I don't know if I would want to go and work for Target. I've heard bad stories about Target. Yeah, you'd be surprised. I worked for Walmart once, and that was a nightmare. I will never do that again. Oh, I feel that. I worked for Walmart for like, what was it? Not even 2 months, and that was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I will never do that again. Oh, it was that bad. I have bad shoulders, and I can't lift too much. And I got bitched at because I was having a problem with my shoulder. And I wanted to move from produce to, I was doing carts. I mean, I was a dumb 20-year-old, so doing carts at 20 wasn't too bad. It could be worse. And then getting laid off for the holiday. They cashed me out and was like, okay, you're gone. I'm like, well, fuck you too, Walmart. Right. 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 Uh-huh. Whew. Right. 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 Like, I would tell you how much I make, but I've been threatened before with being fired, so I try to keep my mouth shut after what happened, so. Yeah, well, I need my money, so unfortunately I'm too... Yeah, yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it isn't legally holding, I know. I know it's not legally binding, it's just... I've been in trouble too many times with that, so it's like, after the fucking last time I tried to keep my mouth shut after being threatened to be fired too many damn times. Yeah, well, it's because they hate me. They hate me because I'm too young. Yeah, but they can still do it because we're not work. Well, we're what is it called? There's some stupid legally binding thing they can do. It's yeah, Texas will let them get away with it because they're assholes. Yeah, so I try to keep my mouth shut on it nowadays because I don't want to have the same repercussion Even though everyone keeps telling me I can, I'm still not going to because I have been almost legally fired, so. And after when I broke my finger and they tried to fucking goddamn threaten to fire me when I broke it at work. Fucking assholes. It's like it's not. Right. Yep. Oh, I get it. I know my job hates me. They hate that I am only, what am I, 33 at the moment? Yeah, because I turned 34 this year. I'm only 33, and in my position, I am way too young to be where I'm at. Right. 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 Oh shit, I never changed that. Nice. Right. We can leave it on that. Right. Yeah. That's like when I find people who don't know how to wire things correctly. And it's like, God damn it, guys, can you just wire it the right way the first time? I don't want to have to come back here and clean up all your wiring. Dude, no, I've spent hours rewiring shit before because somebody just didn't decide to do it the right way. And it's like, you know, if you do it the right way, you run into a lot less problems when it comes to these stupid things. Right. Right. Well, let's hope that what's going on in the world doesn't get any more spilled out so you have to go and play in another country. Right. 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 Oh man, if I could just get some of these done. I've got most of the first part done. Well, man, most all the first part's done. Now we're on to part 2. If I can get these parts done up, which I only have a half hour more, I can keep going for tonight. Which sucks. I hate Yeah, Wednesdays and well, any weekday I only have a couple hours a night to work. And oh no. No, no, no. My job's literally I guess I have too much pride in my work or I'm just that much of a fucking perfectionist that unless I'm dying, I'm not going to be calling out. And I'll only take my vacations when I have them planned. Right? Right. That sucks. Phew. Wow. Yeah. That's what lawyers are for. Right. Nice. Right. Nice. Oh, too many on that side. One, two. No, no, no. That's right. That's right. That's so bull. Right. All right. Right. Yeah. Well, we'll see if World War III starts popping off, and then they'll change their tune. We're on the verge of it. Yep. Yep. They'll scoop up me and my freaking people really fast because they'll need engineers like crazy. Oh, I'm saying they'll be hiring engineers for that kind of stuff so fast it won't even be funny. I'll be like, yep, I'll go install screen doors on a submarine. No problem. No, but I'm saying if they do, they offered money for it, I would jump. Because that's what I'm saying is like what we do is like way more than having to work on the stuff that they're going to be putting on there for the most part. And they need people with my kind of experience for things on boats and ships. Hell, even on Air Force bases, because that's a rare skill being able to repair commercial grade equipment in the time span that we do. I get less than a day to fix something. You usually get, I get like 4 hours to repair something if I'm lucky at my level. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Nice. Hell yeah. Right. Right.
Ready, set, go.
Right. 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 Nice. Right. Ah. Right. Nice. Right.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Now is the time to put aside your weak human
Right.
side and join me in remaking this world. What is a man?
Right.
A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk.
Oh, come on. Do I have enough black paint for this? Looks like I do. Ah. No shit, right? Yep. Right. 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 Yeah, not somebody else's. Yep. Right. 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 Nice. Nice. Right. Mm-hmm. All right. Nice. Right. God, see, everybody has much better stories than I do because I am such a boring human being. I sit at home all day and have the most boring job. I repair stupid commercial grade equipment for a living that pays me a stupid amount of money. But yet I don't go and have any fanciful stories. I go camping once in a blue moon and I sit at home and build model kits all day long and play video games once in a blue moon. No, I wanted to go to the military. I scored high enough for it, and in ROTC I was high enough that I could have. But then I had to drop out of high school to help with the family. Because they needed money. Because mommy didn't want to work. Yeah. Because mommy didn't want to have to work because it was too hard. I easily could have got... I was trying to go for special forces at one point. But yeah, that didn't work out. Right. Yeah. That sucks. Okay. Right. 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 That's always the question. Right. Right? That's a thrill. Why do you think we drive fast cars and we play with guns all the damn time? It's for the thrill. Right? 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 Yeah. Mm. Right. Let's see what I can do with that. What'd you do? Ah. That sucks. Go. Right. Okay. Got it. Got it. Oof. Oh, man. Right. Oh, shit. Uh... Right. Oh, let's try smart. Right. Right. Yeah. 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 Okay, I'll let that sit over there, and we'll get the other two done. Right. Right. All right. These are all being a little bit rough. Right. Right. You don't want no more cats coming out. Oof. Ah. Oh, these are going together very slowly. Right. Right. Oh, that one worked. Okay. Right. All right. God, nice. Aren't all cats? Yeah, right. Okay. Good. Man, I don't know if you can see this on stream, but man, the amount of stuff I'm doing right now is insane. I knew these were going to be really bad. Yeah, I mean, we've got like, how many do I have done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 11. I'm just going to I'm going to run some extension wires and wrap them in a clear, what's it called? Wire wrap. Well, a clear wire wrap going down the, what is it called? The stand, and then have that run to the power supply and make a common line like I did for my Sinanju. And I'm probably gonna make some breakaways so that way I can so I can take them off later on. Because if I don't, it'll be a nightmare to take apart later. Okay, that one's on. And that one's set. Okay, that's good to go. Nice. Ah. Right. Oh, they do. They so do. Right. Right. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I know. Oh, you have no idea how much I have to budget out my kits. That is the hardest part, is budgeting them out. So we're going to do a different LED. That was too big. Right. Nah. Oh, yeah, that's always the costly part, is getting all the LEDs and everything set up. Like this one, I'm already $40 in on freaking LEDs. This one's probably gonna be around 75. No, this will be more than the Nightingale. Nightingale only has 52. Yeah, Nightingale only has 52 LEDs. This one will have probably around 75 to 100. Oh, yeah. This still isn't the most for me. Nice. Yeah, this is still not the most. The most is Big Boy behind me. Big Boy, my Mega Scale has over 200. Easily. Yep. Oh yeah, he was a nightmare to do. But one of my favorites. Yeah, I have over $200 in LEDs on that one alone. Yes and no. Yes, as it looks good and it's better than it was. No, and then that was one of the hardest things I did that year. That took a lot of time and a lot of patience. Oh yeah, I learned don't do those stupid LEDs ever again. Yeah, the Sinanju or the, what is it called? The Sazabi are really good. There is a third party one that is available, but it's like really expensive and it's resin. So it has to be fully painted. It's like almost like $300 or something like that. Just yeah, they are, but this one's like super third party. Like I can't even get the site to load that has it. Like almost as if it doesn't even exist. Yeah. Okay, we want to lock that in position. And we're probably out of time. We are. Cool. So I got at least half of it done. I would call that half because we only have 2 pieces left after that. But only 1 LED on because, of course. See, these get 3 LEDs a piece. There are 6. Yeah, there are 6 on these. Yeah, 6 funnels per. 6 funnels per for the backpack. That's 12 in total. So 3 times 12. That's 36 alone for the backpack. Minus the, I think we did about 30 on the, I think about 30 in the suit. Then we have the outer funnels, which are going to be another 11 funnel pieces each. So that's already, what is that? That's 10 times 3, that's 30, then times by another 3, because it's probably going to be 3 red LEDs. Yeah. Then that's going to be another 30 red LEDs as well, because there's probably going to be about 3 to 4 LEDs on the inside of the funnel as well for the outer ones. So that'll be about 60 LEDs right there. I think I might break the the capacity of 3 volts with that, so it'll be fun. I'll probably break the 5-volt barrier. Well, 5-volt barrier is where we've got enough capacity that 5 volts won't destroy the LEDs, and it's enough amperage that we go above where 3 volts would be. So these will be really dim at 3 volts, but very bright at 5. And there's a barrier. Usually you can hit it pretty easily by doing a lot of blues or doing a lot of UVs. But you can get... What's that? Uh-huh. You'll still be fine with 3 volts. You'll still be at 3 volts. Yeah. Yeah, you'll still be at 3 volts. You've got to hit, I think with reds and greens. So a good comparison is there are... Ooh, how many LEDs were in those? So let's think. There were 3 per condenser, so Legs, there are two. 2 times 3, that's... Yeah, 2 times 3, that's 6. 2 in the shoulders, that's another 12. The blades have... What's that? Each blade on the GN riser is... What, like 10 LEDs? No, 5, so 10 extra. So that's 24. Head's got 2. No, head has 3. So that's 27. Plus backpack and arms, that's... I think about 35 LEDs in my XN riser and my 007 sword are about 30 to 40 LEDs a piece. They were the second highest ones for the longest time. And they run 3 volts just fine. Because green doesn't use a lot of power. Red doesn't use a lot of power either. It's blue and UV lights that chew power like crazy because they just have a very high amperage and forward voltage rating. Yellows are nothing. They're in the red spectrum, so they'll last forever pretty much. They'll run off like 2.5 volts. That's how low reds and yellows can be. No, like I said, you've got to have a lot. And it's because of the fact that I'm adding so many, and it just adds up. You're adding, say this is, so we'll say each green LED. Oh, who did that? Who did a follow? Because my things aren't working anymore at the moment, apparently. Yeah, Zorbads, thank you for following. What it is as you add them up in parallel, it's accumulative and it doesn't drop. It only goes up. Because you also have to factor in the wires. As you add more wiring, that is more resistance, and that's more amperage. So not only do you have to account for your LEDs, you have to also account for how much wire you're using. So if you got an extra like 3 feet of wire, that's an extra amount of amperage that you're going to be adding because there's going to be voltage drop across that wiring. It's a lot of math. It's a lot of stupid math. Yeah, you'll only need it when you get like really big, massive scale kits like some of the ones behind me. Or even the small one that has like 3... No, you have... How many UVs are you running, freaking Hainu? You're only running like 7 UVs and you already broke 5 volts because UV sucks. Don't do UV LEDs in your model kits. They suck. UV suck. Don't ever run those ones. Yeah, they look great, but you have to run a lot of voltage. Like, they can almost do 6 volts because they're so power hungry. Yeah, they're very powerful LEDs. Yeah. I don't know about resin kits still. I'm still on the fence about them. Like, they look nice, but I don't know if I really like the idea of them. My problem is it's just it's not a model kit at that point. It's just a statuette. Because it's not going to be perfect like what a model kit would be at that point. Yeah, but you're not going to want to, because resin, if it rubs against each other, it can actually start wearing the parts down. It's not like plastic, where plastic won't... Plastic's more abrasion resistant versus like resin. So if the parts aren't perfect, they'll start, just because of the way they are, they'll start rubbing each other down way worse than plastic would. Even if you paint it, because that's just friction. Especially on the joints. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Unless I did one and it was great. But I just can't do the cost either. The cost. Jesus Christ, the cost on resin kits. My God. They are so expensive. Oh, man. Shit. The new one they just brought out for Wing Zero EW was like $170. Oh, no. All right, so I think that's it for me tonight. Thank you, Shogun Stick. Holy crap. Thank you for the likes. No, I mean like 800,000 follower at Shogun Stick. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's sick. Hell yeah. Mark McDonald, and I'm out for the night, guys. I've got to get off here. It's already 11 o'clock. I am already overdue for time. Oh, Yato Blaze, yes. And so far, here, let me see if I can pick these up real quick. Here's how far we've gotten with the funnels, if I don't lose them. So, all the funnels are pretty much ready to go. We're just trying to get more of them done. Just so much left to do. And what's that? No, the eclipse is what you were talking about. And we're trying to get to this point, but we're just so far away from it. Slowly getting there. I told you where you can get it. My boy at Gundam Kingdom's got them. Like, he's still got a whole stack of them. Yeah. Yeah, last time I was at the shop, he had a whole stack of those mobility kits. Right. Yeah, he's selling it for like 75 because they're P Bandai, so they're expensive. Yeah, and Yato Blaze, they're fun, they're easy. If you can follow instructions, Gundam is one of the easiest things you can get into. I'm still kind of scared of my Asuka that I got to do, which is actually a shit build. But I have got to get out of here, guys. It's 11. I've got to get off. Thank you for hanging out, PG. No, you're good. I'm out for the night. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back. We'll either be back tomorrow night if I feel like it, or we'll be back Thursday. So, thank you, everyone, for watching. And I have been Vladracus. Follow me on Twitch, TikTok, what you guys are on here mostly, or Instagram. You'll always find me on Twitter, sometimes just trolling around. Thank you, everybody. Please go and visit my sponsor, GundamKingdom.net. If you are in the U.S., they have some of the best selection and the best variety, and customer service is adequate at the moment, and some of the top notch. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see everyone later. Bye-bye.